Hey guys, so I'm doing a style review right now of Karasu. This is going to be a new series on which I review every style, and I'm starting with Karasu since it's one of the newest styles that have came out recently as of February 3rd, 2025. And what's interesting about Karasu is that it has a defensive move that we haven't seen since Aiku, and it's one of the best defensive moves in the game. But before I get onto that, I will introduce 4 metrics that I will be using to review the style and give it a ranking out of 10. And those will be shooting, agility slash speed, defense, and utility. Now, what's good about Karasu again is that it has a defending move. But before I talk about defense, I gotta talk about shooting. And it's Crow Theft, which is the defending move, gives you a speed boost, even if you do not have the ball. So imagine a Chigiri run, which does not take stamina. That is its V move. And with that, you could just go up the field with it and get to the goalpost. And you have to wait for the move to run out to shoot, because you cannot shoot while being in the dash, by the way, which is sad. But the other move you have is Raven Dribble, which is like a clearing move. It lets you clear away from defenders and just pass them. It's like a Sei or Rin dash, but without you having to be in front of the opponent, which is very good. It gives you a shot at getting the ball, basically, like at shooting the ball. It gives you a clearance, and it's not that bad. So for shooting, I give this a 7 out of 10. A 5 is the base for all styles, by the way, but it gets a 7 out of 10 because it's not that useless for shooting due to those two moves having some clearance, giving you some clearance from defenders. The next thing we have is agility slash speed, which also ties into the V move. Again, it's V move Crow Theft, one of the fastest moves in the game, and just Raven Dribble, just letting you go against the offense and just crossing them. One of the Raven Dribble actually is an underrated move, to be honest. It has no conditions like for being used except just having the ball. And Crow Theft, again, one of the fastest moves you could use to catch up to your opponents and defend or go on the offensive with. So this also gets a 7.5 in agility slash speed since it has 2 agility moves in its kit. Now we have defense. Now this is what this style was made for, defense and offense, but we're talking about defense now. It's the second best defending style in the game, obviously behind Aiku. It's not going to be like a mainstay in defense, but it is going to be reliable in defense. So what I mean by that is it going to replace Aiku? No. At Sentimental, it's not going to replace Aiku, but it is like a reliable defender style if you want like more defense on your team instead of offense. I will compare this to Nagi since they both are legendaries and they both have one similar move, which is interception. And interception is a move in Karasu's kit, which basically makes you intercept the ball mid-air, similar to Aiku's defending Snake Viper thing and Nagi's trap. What makes it better than Aiku's Viper is that it actually lets you keep the ball instead of shooting it after 1 second, so that's a plus on its part. But the bad thing is it feels like an underwhelming ultimate move, but I do not blame the devs since they wanted to make another defending slash striker style. But yeah, it gets a 9 in defense, only second to Aiku, which is like a 10 in defense. Next up we have utility, which is basically the ultimate moves and miscellaneous stuff. This style gets like I would say, is the B move that good? It is one of the better ultimate moves out there actually, now that I think about it. It gets like an 8.3 in ultimate moves, which is like the utility and stuff. 8.3. And yeah, that basically wraps it up for this video. Thank you.